Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to practice adding some money amounts today. Math lesson 109. And if you want to go ahead and make sure that you have your lesson page or guided class practice, page 109, we're going to work that together here in just another minute. But let's go ahead and get started. Now let me show you what we're going to be learning today. Let's pretend that we have a bag full of pennies. One bag might have 452 pennies, and the other bag may have 273 pennies. And I want to know what my answer would be if I put both of those sets of pennies all together, which means I'm going to be adding. Now we know that 452 pennies really kind of equals 152 cents, and 273 pennies equals 273 cents. So let's add these together. We always start in our ones place, our ones column. So we have 2 plus 3 equals 5. Moving to the tens place, I have 5 plus 7. That equals 12. So I'm going to put my 2 ones and carry that group of 10. Actually, it would be a group of 100 since I'm moving to the 100s place. And now I'm going to add my 100s. I have 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 more equals 7. So 725 cents. Now, most people, when we talk about 452 cents, instead we would say it would be $4.52. So how do I write these numbers using the dollar sign? Well, you see I have the same problem on the other side, but this time I'm going to use the dollar sign and the decimal. And I'm going to put a decimal in the 273 pennies to show $2.73. But when I'm adding, I won't put the dollar sign in front of the 2 here, or the second number we're adding, just because it gets a jumbled mess with the plus sign too. So let's see if we add these together. 2 plus 3 is 5 in the ones. 5 plus 7 is 12 in the tens to the hundreds. 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I'm writing the answer or the sum, when I add two numbers together and I'm using the dollar sign, I do have to remember to put the dollar sign in my answer as well as my decimal point that shows the separation between the dollars and the cents. So that's how you add two amounts of money. Let's see what we have next. All right, 2 new sets of pennies. I have 484 pennies and 349 pennies. So let's add these together. This time, I'm just going to do it the one way. I'm going to use the dollar sign decimal, and then I'm going to put my decimal in the bottom. So let's add these two amounts. In my ones place, I have 4 plus 9 equals 13. So I'll put my 3, carry the 1. I'm going to add 8 plus 4 and get 12, and then add 1 more for 13. 1. And 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So this equals 933 cents, but an easier way would be to put my decimal and the dollar sign for $9.33. How was that? I bet you could get that one right off, couldn't you? Very good. Let's see what we have next. All right, John bought a game for $1.50, $1.50, and a book for $4.50. The clerk said that the total cost was $6. Is this reasonable? Well, let me see. If I just add the $4 and the $1, I get $5. And then my 50 cents on both of those. So I do think that $6, it would be a reasonable amount for these to be. So I would know that the clerk was telling me a good choice for these. But let's check to make sure. If I add my ones place, I have 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'll put my 0, carry my 1. 4, 5, 6. Put my decimal and there. So look at that. The clerk was correct. So that would be a good price for those. Let's try another one. Sally bought a set of markers for $2.25 and a backpack for $5. The clerk said the total cost was $9. Is this reasonable? Well, if I just add the $2 plus the $5, even if I don't worry about the extra change, that would be 5 plus 2 is 7. So I think $9 is a little bit too much. So let's add them together in our head to see, or on our paper, my paper, to see if we have what would be the correct answer. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. That's the decimal. 2 plus 5 is 7. So the total cost was $7.25. So $9? I don't think that was very reasonable. So it's always important, guys, for us to be able to add money amounts so that we know we're paying the right price for things. Let's go ahead and work page, Guided Class Practice, Lesson 109 page together. When you get a chance, you can go back and draw your 7-centimeter line segment on your own. Remember, you can use your centimeter ruler that's on your math folder. If you measure the date line, you'll get 8 centimeters. So you can check that. Let's look at number 1. The children in room 6 collected 16 quarters. They spent 9 quarters for new markers for the classroom. How many quarters do they have left? Well, that right there tells me this is a some went away problem, so I'm going to be subtracting. But what am I subtracting? I've got a room number. I don't think I need the room number. I think what they're wanting to know is how many quarters were left. So I'm going to start with 16 quarters and take away 9 quarters. So let's start with 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can draw yours while I'm drawing mine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good, 16 quarters. They spent 9 quarters, so I'm going to mark 9 of them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what would my number sentence be? Well, 16 quarters, and we can just put a Q. That's messy. Minus, because we said that was a sum went away, 9 quarters equals how many quarters are left? Well, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 quarters left. I'll give you a second to catch up with me. Now I'm going to erase my ink so I can move on down the page. Do that while you're catching up. That scraping you hear, guys, is me running my eraser on my smart board I have here at my house. My extra computer. Scroll down. So we had the answer as 9 quarters. Oh, sorry, 7 quarters. We subtracted 9. So here's the next question. It says, how much money is that? Well, When I count quarters, I count by 25. Very good. So if I had 7 quarters, let's count by 25 for those 7 quarters we have left. Ready? 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75. So if they had 7 quarters left, that would equal $1.75. Number 2, show how 2 children will share the pattern blocks equally. All right, so we have 13 green pattern blocks that are triangles. So let's divide those between 2 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, what am I going to do? Oh, I have 1 extra. Because I wouldn't have enough to go around for 2 more kids, so I would have 1 left over. So 1 half of 13 is, let me count what 1 half would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a remainder of 1. Oh, the next one, 16 orange pattern blocks that are in the square. So here we go. Let's divide 16 into 2 equal sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, we didn't have any left. So how many, or what is 1 half of 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't have any remainders. And I hope, guys, by now you've kind of noticed when we have odd numbers, like the number 13, we usually are going to have a remainder if we're dividing that in half. And when we have even numbers, we usually will not have anything left over. Those usually are always going to be in an even number divided equally. All right, number 3. Circle the best number sentence to use to estimate the sum of 16 and 79. Well, I know if I round 16 to the nearest 10, that's going to be 20. So I'm just going to write 20 up there to remember. And if I round 79, I'm going to get 80. So I'm looking for the number sentence that says 20 plus 80. And there you go. It's the last choice. Find the sums. Here we go. Starting in the 1. 7 plus 7 is 14. Carrying a 1. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1 more is 6. And then adding my hundreds, 2 plus 3 is 5. 564. Next problem. 451 plus 196. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 5 plus 9 equals 14. 4 carry the 1. 4, 5, 6. Your total for now, the second one is 647. Oh, here's an adding money amount. And notice they use the dollar sign on the top number, but not on the second number. But we will have to remember to put it in our answer. Let's start in our pennies, our ones place. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I put my 0 and I carry the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So now I'm going to make sure I have my decimal and my dollar sign in my answer. $4.90. Excellent. Number 5. What is something you can do in a minute? What do you think you could do in a minute? Maybe count to 60, or how many jumping jacks do you think you could do? Whatever you think. See if you can figure that one out. Uh-oh, let me go back and clear the ink from page. Did you get something written? Ah, I bet some of you are probably a lot faster than Miss Chisholm and can get a lot of things done in a minute. All right, real quick, let's finish up our page. And we've got some multiplication and subtraction. So 3 times 10 equals 30. 6 times 100 equals 600. 10 times 10 equals 100. Ooh, that was a big one. And 4 times 1 equals 4. But I bet you knew that already. And here's some subtraction. Remember to start in your ones place. And 86 minus 28. 6 minus 8 equals 2. 8 minus 2 equals 6. We did not have to regroup on that one. Yes, we do. Boys and girls, did you see what Miss Chisholm just did? Tells you how tired I am. Let me get my eraser. I would have gotten that one wrong. 6 minus 8 I can't do. Boys and girls, I tried to subtract that, but I got some big numbers on the bottom. So let's try that again. 6 minus 8 I can't do. So I must regroup. 8 becomes 7 and my 6 becomes 16. I bet y'all caught that. Now I can subtract. 16 minus 8 equals 8 and 7 minus 2 equals 5. 58. One more. 98 minus 39. And yes, I need to regroup on this one. Miss Chisholm's not going to miss this one. 8 minus 9. Cannot do. So my 9, I borrow from it. It becomes 8. And my 8 becomes 18 because I'm taking those 10, that 10 and investing it apart to ones. Now, 18 minus 9 equals 9, and 8 minus 3 equals 5. 59. Excellent job, boys and girls. I hope you had fun learning how to add money amounts and working your page with me. Side B is totally optional. And I will talk to you all soon. See you later.